So half of the first video was a lie. Let me explain. While I did do 8 hours of work today, 6 hours of coding and 2 hours, hopefully, to finish this video, I was not really actually able to achieve like the 6 hours of deep work that I really wanted to do. It was more like 3 total productive hours throughout today. I ended up getting distracted for like little 10-minute periods, either distracted out of work or distracted by like going down rabbit holes of the specific work. This will change tomorrow because I'm going to put my phone somewhere not accessible and I'm just going to have the iPad with a big ass timer on it while I work. So hopefully that'll help. And I'll have like planned breaks within the hour to like do stuff. So other than getting distracted out of work, another thing that got me sidetracked was going down like deep rabbit holes within the tasks that I was doing. For example, when I was working on the schema for like the meets, the users, and the meet registrants, I went down like a 30-minute rabbit hole on UUIDs. And while that is like, it's related to like what I'm working on, it's not really conducive to like the overall task that I was working on. Another thing I got distracted on that was more on task in the UUID rabbit hole I went down was going through Josh Comio's CSS course, which got me refreshed on how like CSS grid works and how like the layout should work. But that really tied close to what I worked on today, which was the layout for the meet page. So let's talk about the things that I got done today. So this is one of the things I got done today. It was like I established the layout for the meets page. It wasn't really that much work. It's just like a shad CN UI thing. I just copied and pasted it basically because the meet table will be here, as well as like this drawer is really, it's gonna, I hope it'll look really good on mobile. And it's like, it's already pretty accessible and like the styles are already there. So I already have a really good idea of like what's going to be in here, like how the layout's going to be, like the back button and everything. Another thing I got done was I got the basic schema for users, meets, and meet registrants, as well as their relations. So it's just like the base things, just like what I need so that when I design the actual application layer tomorrow, everything will like flow, will be able to flow into place. I hope. Like this is just in my brain, like what I spit out. But like as I work on the actual application tomorrow, like I'm sure a lot of this will change. Another thing I got working was I got the like the basics of auth working. So I just use Clerk to do auth. So I am signed in right now, but sign in is like protected route, this and that. Like I just basically got auth done today. Along with auth, I actually got the webhook working for Clerk. So like when a user signs up, it fires a message to my backend. It doesn't actually do anything right now with it, but it's just connected. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that because I kind of want to do like a custom onboarding thing. Not sure, but I'll figure it out tomorrow. I mean, today was kind of working like kind of back end stuff, kind of front end stuff, but tomorrow will be like mostly front end stuff. I'm gonna get like most of the application layer done. I'm gonna get the create a meet form ready. I'm gonna be able to display the meets, as well as user will be able to sign up for meets. I was looking into it today and I found it really weird how some of the federations have like different weight classes. So I'm gonna have to like hard code all of that into like the meet settings. Like if you choose USAPL, these weight classes will be pre-filled for you, weight classes and divisions, and then like IPF will be different weight classes and divisions, but that's just how it's going to be. That's what I see I can do for now. Another thing I found really weird was like charging a lot extra for divisions. So in like powerlifting meets, you have like, oh, you can be in like the junior division and the open division, but like if you sign up for one division, that's what like your meet fee covers. But a lot of the federations or meets, if you sign up for like a second division, it's basically double the cost. And I didn't really want to implement that because I feel like there's almost no, or from my limited point of view, there's almost no work done to like implement another division. Maybe it's something with the back end where it's like, oh, to input it to the database, it takes extra, something like that, something dumb like that. But it's just something I'm gonna have to work with. Another thing that I mentioned that I lied about yesterday was like I planned out that entire day, like the entire 24 hours were planned, but I don't think that's really that great because like planning those like hours outside of work is kind of cumbersome. I feel like if the daily goal was to get that 8 hours of deep work plus the point 0.5 hours of like learning or reading, like as long as that gets done in the day, everything else will just fill itself out. It's just like baby steps to get the ball rolling and then things can be adjusted, but we'll see tomorrow. I think I'm on track to have an MVP by Saturday, but we'll see. Based on the work I did today, it seems like I have a lot to pick up, but since we have tomorrow already planned, hopefully it'll be a lot smoother. So, yeah. All right. Until tomorrow.